Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about whether you should go out on your own and do your own thing. First, before I even get into that, I just want to say that obviously every person is going to have their own different experience and their own circumstances that's going to move you one way or another on this issue. This is just my perspective, but my perspective comes from a very learned individual. When I was in law school, I worked for two federal judges. The first one, well, both of them were fantastic, but the first one gave me a piece of advice that really surprised me when it came to just career advice. I asked her about what she thought I should do with myself after I graduated from law school. She looked at me. She had such a wonderful reputation. And she said, work for a firm. I was really surprised by the fact that she said that. Usually, the advice is try to work for a judge or something like that. She said, no, you need to work for a firm. And I was confused. I said, why? Why should I work for a firm? I didn't have the slightest desire to work for a firm. She said, at a firm, you can get paid to be trained. I had never thought about it like that before. Never. But this is true across fields, not just for the law. If you go out on your own before you've ever learned how to do anything, even remotely well, it's going to be a lot harder for you. But if you can get a job that's in your area of interest, and if you can learn by people who've already forged the path, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, you can learn from other people's mistakes and frankly make some of your own mistakes that's on somebody else's dime. I'm not saying to purposefully do it, obviously that would be horrible. But if you can do that, that will be better for you. Work for a place, as long as make sure they're not abusive, make sure that you're actually in a good, healthy environment. But so long as you are in a good, healthy environment, learn a lot, learn as much as you can. And you can't, usually, generally speaking, that's not going to be 6 months after you start a job. What I used to do when I hired people, I would say, give me at least 2 years. And 2 years is such a short period of time. But nowadays, it seems like a lot of the workforce, they want to make an impact so quickly. And if they're not doing that right away, they're just out of there. Give it a good amount of time until you feel like you have learned solidly. And honestly, check with other people as to whether your own inclination about what you've learned is accurate. Because sometimes we think, oh, that's it. There's no more to learn. I've learned it. Mission accomplished. But you could be way off your mark. And it's better to stick with a place for a while. Get good. Be trained and be paid to be trained. And also, you're learning to deal with clients or sales or your bosses, which is going to make you a better people person, which is going to make you even that more well equipped to go out on your own. So that's my recommendation for you. And if you've already done that, if you're like, man, I've been working for this place for a really long time, I know I'm at the top of my game. I know my field of expertise from top to bottom. Then if you want to go out on your own, go for it. Have a plan. Work yourself up. Mel Robbins says, don't up and quit your job without a plan. Have a plan. So don't quit your day job, but work up your own thing while you can. And then at some point, if you're ready to make that move, yes, it's time. You can pay your bills, healthcare, make sure your family's taken care of. Go for it. Why not? You can work your freaking butt off for somebody else, or you can work your freaking butt off for yourself. You're going to work your freaking butt off. That's going to happen. But who are you doing it for? It's a lot better when you're doing it for yourself. I know I'm really excited to do that. And I just can't wait. And I've seen my brother do it over and over again, and my dad do it my whole life, and I'm finally going to join the forces. So take my judge's advice and get paid to be trained. But once you're there and you are ready to make that leap, go for it. It'll be great. All right, everybody, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Leave a comment or a question below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And take care, everyone. Ciao.